Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. Sioux Falls police have released additional information this morning about the November 2021 homicide in a parking lot of a Gilberto's restaurant along Minnesota Avenue. Authorities say 2 people have been indicted in connection with the case. Both Antoine Demetrius Richardson Jr. and Isaac Muhammad Wali face charges of aggravated assault. Police say they were indicted by the South Dakota Attorney General's office. A 37-year-old Sioux Falls man was killed in the shooting. 2 other men were injured. Sioux Falls police are investigating a shooting turned hit and run from early yesterday morning. Officers were sent to the area of West 44th Street and South Marion Road. This is near Marion Park for a report of shots fired. Police say a large group of people were gathered and a disagreement broke out. Someone pulled out a gun and started shooting. No one was injured, but police did find a bullet hole in a nearby house. Police don't know who's shooting the gun. As someone was firing the gun, a few people left and drove away. As they were driving away, another vehicle hit a man walking on the sidewalk, then crashed into the people trying to leave. The driver tried to run away, but officers found him nearby. Police have arrested 35-year-old Morris Smith Jr. for aggravated assault, hit and run, and drug charges. It's semifinal Monday in the Summit League basketball tournament as 8 teams are left on the men's and women's sides as they battle it out to see who's going to go to the finals. It's an annual event like no other in Sioux Falls as thousands of fans pack the Premier Center to cheer on their favorite teams. The tournament came to Sioux Falls from Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2009 and got its start in the Sioux Falls Arena until moving to the Premier Center in 2015.
It's really exciting to see the growth from the beginning. I mean, it was strong from day one, but it's only gotten stronger every year. And of course, the excitement of who's in the tournament, who makes it to the finals, only builds on that excitement.
Coming up on tonight's On KELOLAND, Carter Schmidt's going to explain more about the tournament being held in Sioux Falls and the impact it's had here. Hundreds of elementary students from Sioux Falls and Harrisburg are currently filling into the Premier Center for the Summit League semifinals. Students from Journey Elementary School have spent the past 2 months learning all about the Summit League and game of basketball to prepare for today's field trip.
Get out of school for a few hours and participate in a community event that they maybe wouldn't get the chance to do normally. So very exciting.
The nearly 600 tickets were provided by Wormerson Orthodontics in Sioux Falls. We'll tell you why they did it tonight on KELOLAND News. The semifinals are set to begin in less than a half hour out of the Premier Center. KELOLAND Sports Director Grant Sweeter is there. He brings us a preview of this semifinal action. Good afternoon, Grant.
That's right, Dan. It's semifinal Monday here at the Summit League as 4 teams will punch their ticket to the 2 championships that are set for Tuesday. The SDSU women will kick off action on today as they cross paths with Oral Roberts. The Jackrabbits have swept the season series against Oral Roberts, including a win in Tulsa in the regular season finale. For SDSU, today's game will be their first game since Saturday's quarterfinal win over St. Thomas. That game saw little stress on the Jacks, saving some energy for the entire roster.
That's been our strength the whole year, is just our depth of our team. And so when you have to string together, possibly 3 games in 4 days, that just adds to the strength of our depth.
The Jackrabbits and Golden Eagles will cross paths at 12:30 p.m. You can follow our live blog coverage of the game on KELOLAND.com. We'll also have highlights later this afternoon on KELOLAND News. Reporting live in Sioux Falls, Grant Sweeter, KELOLAND Sports.
Sounds festive in there at the Premier Center. Let's look now at what's doing outside, and it kind of depends where we're looking and what day we're looking at the forecast, right, Adam?
Yeah, and that even is just valid for today, for that matter. A prime example of that is what we see on our live cam network. We'll start in Aberdeen, where they had to deal with some wintry weather yesterday. Blue skies right now, that's good, but it's also windy, which is not the greatest in the world. It's 22, or 14 rather, the air temperature. I wish I could say it was 22, that'd be at least a bit better, but the north wind is at 22 miles per hour. Wind chills are near, if not below 0 in some portions of northeastern South Dakota. Compare that blue sky To the gray sky we have over Falls Park, 33 at the airport with a north wind of 15 miles per hour. And we'll even take one bonus look elsewhere. It doesn't get a whole lot better toward Lake Madison. Still plenty of gray skies above 28, a north wind at 18 miles per hour. It is going to be windy through the afternoon. We're at 15 in Sisseton, 17 Mobridge, 16 Faith, 18 Buffalo, 21 though for Rapid City, 23 Pierre and Phillip, 10 degrees warmer though in Yankton. They're at 33. 36 in Spencer. A little bit further north on I-29, it's 11 degrees in Fargo, 10 for Bismarck, but 34 from Duluth to the Twin Cities and 38 right now in Omaha. So it's a little bit difficult, admittedly, to show off where we have snowpack versus cloud cover on visible satellite. This is why we have an alternate view that we can use, and we have that cloud cover trying to build in a bit more further down to the south. But we're also watching snow showers continue to linger in portions of northwestern and western South Dakota, where we actually have winter weather advisories in place. We'll talk about that in a little more detail and go through the late week outlook along with your full 7-day forecast coming up.
Thank you, Adam. The high seas and their marine life saw a victory over the weekend. United Nations diplomats from nearly 200 nations agreed on a treaty that protects large parts of the Earth's oceans. CBS's Ian Lee reports from London.
The ship has reached the shore.
A historic deal made on land aims to better protect the world's oceans.
I mean, this is huge. This is really, I think, a keystone agreement if we're going to try and protect 30% of the ocean.
There's a lot at stake.
More than a decade of debate over funding and fishing rights had stalled the landmark treaty at the UN. As the high seas remained vulnerable to chemical and plastic pollution, overfishing, and other threats.
There is a lot of destruction going on in the world's oceans. 90% of the big fish are gone. This is why we need to start urgently putting something back.
The high seas are areas beyond any country's control, making up almost half of the Earth's surface.
Right now, only 1% of the high seas is protected within a marine reserve, and we need to get to 30% by 2030.
Once countries formally adopt the agreement, work can begin to protect the deep blue sea. Ian Lee, CBS News.
The treaty is seen as a crucial part of a global effort to bring 30% of the world's land and sea under protection by 2030.